What's up, everybody? We are live right here on the LaFleur Network. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a more detailed discussion here with you this evening. Got a couple guests here live in studio and also live via the stream. First off, thank you for being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all your notifications. That way you get notified the next time we are live right here on the LaFleur Network. All this stuff does help the channel grow. And without any further ado, I'd like to bring up the guest, add him to the stage, moderator of the channel, close personal friend, Holden Smith.
I'm
How you
back.
doing,
How y'all doing?
Very good. James out there. What's up, James? How you doing there? And like I said earlier, I do have another guest who wants us to be anonymous. Will not be seen here this evening, but we will be having a discussion on paranormal activities. Do you think it's real? What do you think, Holden? Have you ever had any personal experiences with any paranormal
So
activity?
when you mean paranormal, what exactly do you mean by that?
Okay. Like saying like being a kid or an adult, being in a room at night, thinking you're seeing a ghost or something out of the corner of your eye that might be a ghost, or um, let me see, maybe the knockings on the door, or scratches on the wall, or scratches on you because there's been reports of people being scratched up with like these 3 scratches at times. I don't know if you ever heard of stuff like that. Now, if you see me looking off screen, I will be talking to this in studio guest. Thank you both for being here with me right here on the LaFleur Network.
Okay, you know what? In that case, yes. And it's kind of a strange one, and I don't know how to explain it. So I guess I'll explain it now.
Okay.
So as a teenager, when if I exercised a lot on my finger, on my thumb, you know how it's like on the where your nail is, like this side of the thumb, like it's
Okay.
and then
Your
your
cuticle?
edges where your skin is.
Yeah.
Part of my skin on the left here, it would turn into like a red star and it would hurt. I don't know why,
Into a red star.
but yeah,
I don't.
it was like a shape of a star, and it would hurt like it was probably like a you know I don't know. It was weird.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shout out to Holden Smith for being here this evening as we discuss this paranormal activity. Now I had to say my first experience was probably just like a block away. It was being my cousin's house, seeing what I think were red eyes, looked like red eyes from afar, and enough to scare us out of the room, run down the stairs. Um, can't really remember what else been years ago, but that's probably my first experience. Then, um, just felt like being a presence of something, or seeing something in before my eyes, or having something weird activities, like stuff being knocked off on a floor, or just like there's a presence being known, and that would have been in like one of these apartments complexes where my aunt lived at. Had an experience. That probably my second experience. And I want to turn to my guest over here that you can't see off screen. What was your first experience with any kind of paranormal activities?
Would have been when I was 9. We were living in a home where everybody was experiencing a bunch of weird stuff. Screams in the backyard, knocking on windows. I seen a woman floating above me. The water pipes you would have to shut off at night, and my cousin seen it would twisting on its own, and the spigot come on by itself, and then you'd hear, like I said, you'd hear the screaming from the backyard. If you were in the backyard at night, you feel like there were eyes on you. And this is a house way out in the country. Later on, we were informed by somebody in town that there'd been a family murdered in the backyard.
Oh wow, that all sounds pretty wild. Any questions or anything you got to say about that little bit of nugget of conversation we had right there? Holden?
Oh, no, I mean none that I can think of at the moment right now. How you doing, Rose? By the way, I definitely think the story from you two is definitely more intriguing than my story for sure. I think out of all three of us, I have the most least important one, and I'm just saying that because I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Yours actually has more involvement. Mine's just weird. I mean, it definitely happened. It happened, but
Now, I did have another paranormal experience, and we discussed this before, Holden, when that thing shot from the sky and it shot over my car. I thought I was going to crash into it, that just turned off. Now, I believe that could have been paranormal, or because I don't know what these little, because you had your own personal experience with something going on in the sky. And
okay,
there's a
yes.
lot of
So it was. So what happened was, and I was on the phone with you when it happened. So I was on the phone here with Shady DVD LaFleur, and that's when and Rose may remember it. I sent Jake a super chat, um, giving him a our local Sacramento report about it after the fact that it happened, and I was telling Jake how this happened in my backyard when I was on the phone with them, and that was these things were shooting up. As a matter of fact, I may be able to pull it up on. So I'm gonna log in on my laptop right now, and then so I'm gonna only do the camera through my phone, but this way you can pull up my computer screen. So don't pull up me again, just pull up my screen, and then I can show everyone what I'm talking about, and Rose will remember it. But basically, what happened was there's this big light like going through. Obviously, I knew it wasn't a UFO, and I knew the government was writing it. I mean, I'm not gonna act like some of these fake
Sure.
news. So what I'm gonna do is
And is there some kind of lag going
on my phone maybe. Here, maybe try pulling me up on my laptop.
Well, I went hit this other option. I went to view on YouTube. I didn't know if that was causing some a little bit of lag, but I wanted to make sure it was running. Everything was running proper on my end. While you guys are here, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, all that stuff does help the channel grow. Now,
Maybe
I don't know
that's
where
what it
Holden
is.
to, but I think that sounds a little bit better.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, that's off.
Doing this
And
stuff
then
live. Sometimes we'll have a little bit of live
we are.
technical difficulties, but we will get this stuff figured out.
Yep, we will. Oh, my screen is up. So you'll see my screen with you on the StreamYard. And then I can pull up exactly what happened.
Maybe I should go back over here.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it could have been some lag over here on your end, Holden, as we get this thing figured out here live on YouTube.
It may be.
To my guest to the right, you said I want to touch on this subject a little bit more.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. What you? Oh well. Pull it on up, Holden.
I have it right here.
I have a little bit of a lag on my end.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
I think it's over on. Maybe not.
All right, I shared you my screen, so I think I shared you my screen. I hope I did.
Yeah, I don't know how. Where's this echo coming from? Very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. Professional this evening.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Is it not letting you put it up?
Oh yeah, give me. Yep, there we go. I gotta add you on over here.
Oh no, not that one. The other one, the screen one. Or do you have to add me? Okay, maybe you have to. There we go. Alrighty. So this is what happened not too long ago. And it was this exact color. It was this red stuff. And so again, my thing is the government was probably behind this somehow, some way. That's my opinion. And yeah, it did. It went down just like that. Although the camera doesn't show the full color, it was very, very red when it went down. And like I said, I was on the phone with my buddy here when this happened, and he can clarify that. I was like, and we were talking about how ridiculous Jaron was or something like that, and I was like, what the hell is this out back? And so Shady Davy D. LaFleur got to hear me talk about it as it was happening in my backyard. So that was it right there. And I totally believe the government was behind it. That's my opinion. So what do you want to add anything to that, buddy?
Man, I've been over here trying to get this. Over here trying to get this lag. Do me a favor, pull up this new turn globism while I mess with the
Alrighty.
get back.
Alrighty. So yeah, that's what happened. Alrighty. Did you want me to pull anything else up right now?
What you pulled up and showed us a lot.
Wait a minute. I think something's happening with your mic.
Oh, see.
On your end.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties over here. Yeah, as you've seen that image that Holden was showing us, that was a little bit different than what I've seen. What he
what I described to you.
Okay, I was just making sure you was good. All right, yeah, because but no, yeah, definitely a lot different. But do me a favor and pull
there
up
wasn't
that
a ton of them.
episode of your globism while I tweak
these
settings real quick.
Okay, and while you do that, I did want to point out it wasn't a ton of them like that. It was like one of them, one bigger one, but it was going down like that exact way. So my buddy here has done a good job at mocking Jaron. It's pretty cool, actually. So we're gonna watch that once he's back on the air. I'll let him tweak when he needs to tweak with. I've also noticed the StreamYard being a little different, like while he's doing what he needs to do. I think there's a little lag on my end, by the way, as well. Unfortunately, again, is that the bottom with the StreamYard's different. It's kind of interesting, actually. And what is going on? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay, it's my computer's Wi-Fi. That's exactly what it is. Oh, my God. I hate my Wi-Fi. That's exactly what it is. And at least...
I've got a few more things to tweak over here, but I'm pretty sure it might be coming from your end, guy.
Yeah, no, it is. I did say it. My Wi-Fi stinks. My camera is through the phone, so it's not affecting that. But yeah, my Wi-Fi stinks again. No surprise there. As now I got to do this all over again. Here we go. That should... Oh no. And I have my thing up so I can let you know. Actually, is there a way I could just pull that up so that everyone could see how maybe...
Shout out to my guest here tonight, the anonymous viewer to my right,
There we go.
Smith.
And you don't have to have that part. You just have to have the screen to show the globism thing. I think. Or you may have to have that up too. Alrighty. And I have my thing up so everyone will know if my Wi-Fi goes down. Because they'll actually say it on here, on my own screen. Alrighty.
Is that better, actually? I had it clicked on. Hello?
I am here.
I think I might have fixed it.
What were you trying to fix?
I hate StreamYard. Man, it's so stupid.
What's going on?
Go ahead.
What's wrong with...
You got that loaded up over there?
Yes.
You got that loaded up over there, ready to go, Holden?
Yes, I do have it loaded up. But what do you hate so much about StreamYard?
It was telling me to enhance it, and I didn't have to because of the echoing. But so I needed to unclick it because it wasn't working, evidently.
Oh no!
All right.
Yep, I have it up whenever you're ready, though. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna have that up too.
Hey guys, it's me, Globism. How funny. Remember, I'm in the balls now. So if you're making me angry, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I have a very serious question. Okay? So if we go anywhere that there is...
Real quick. Audio's working, right? I'm making sure. Okay, I think we're good.
On this earth, and the times matches... I got echoes again, but... Here. That's good. Really, me, Jared? You like my new mustache? Okay. I'm in the balls now.
I did not notice the mustache.
Let's start the show.
All right, so let's talk about this real quick.
I'm nothing more than a controlled psyop. Really in the balls. Check out this big blue ball. Okay. I'm going to push the official narrative. Journalism. If you're a flat earther, you really need to hear this stuff. I'm really in the balls. I like to push the official narrative. You know, everybody knows how the sun works on this ball. See, 12, here's 12. 12 is on the equator. All the way across the top of this ball. Okay? I pulled you all. Big scammer. I showed you how this worked on a AE flat earth map as well, okay? Okay? Journalism, globism. It's not funny. I'm in the Spaceballs. Hope you like my mustache. My new stash. Okay? Now, the globe Earth can be predicted on every single sunrise and sunset in every single location. Okay? Has a flat Earth community ever proved that? You ever proved that? The flat Earth has never accounted for any sunrise or sunset. It's a pretty big discrepancy. Okay? I use big words sometimes because I'm Jared. Yeah. During globism. The globe seems to be the winner here. I like balls. And balls in space. And balls spinning around and shooting around. Yeah. Same stars. Okay? I believe the official narrative is on things now. Yeah. I'm angry. Pulled you all. Big scammer. Not funny.
The apparent motion of the sun is not uniform. For this reason, it would be difficult to construct a clock capable of keeping this irregular time. Therefore, a mean or imaginary sun is used. This mean sun is assumed to have a uniform rate of motion with respect to the Earth. The time measured by the mean or imaginary sun is called mean or civil time, and uses a mean or imaginary sun as its reference point.
So in order...
My mustache. David, you always picking on me. And Jake always calling me out. You guys make me angry. I pulled you all. Now we can talk about the spinning ball spinning around all we want. I don't have to believe it. I don't have to believe that the sun is 93 million miles away. Okay? I don't have to believe it. I don't have to believe in flying rock debris, flying asteroids, satellites. Okay? It doesn't take magic. We went to Antarctica. I spooned with MC Toon. I got to see Patrick Duffy in his Will Duffy leg. There's Patrick Duffy leg. Okay? It was cold there. Very controlled operation. We didn't really see nothing. Couldn't really go nowhere. Like balls. Turn globism. Fooled you all. I said I was going to take down my channel. I lied. Fooled you all. Real piece of shit. Love balls. As you're all aware, I usually have somebody in the VIP with me. You know what I mean? Usually have somebody in the VIP. Usually Karen B with me in the VIP. Alex Stein don't want to hang out with me no more. He got too popular for me. But next week in the VIP, I'll have Karen B with me. Maybe she'll give me some stinky pussy. I don't like pussy no more. I like balls. Could go both ways. I'm gay. My wife cheated on me. I'm gay now. Like balls. Making me angry. Making me angry. Okay. So of course I like to push the official narrative now. Little balls. Because I'm not, or never was, the famous flat earther. That's shady David E. LaFleur's title now. But the earth isn't flat because we cannot predict it. Okay? Can't predict it. It can be done. It'd be deceptive. So it's gotta be a ball. Okay? It'd be deceptive. Yeah. Yeah. I like balls, okay? That's it for me. Yeah. So that's gonna do it for me this week. Really hope you guys enjoyed my mustache. Okay? I do appreciate all the ball lovers and the balls. That's it for me. I fooled you all, I scammed you all, I will not shut down this channel. I lied to you. Biggest scammer. Scammer of the year. As I take that Jaronism off the screen, Jaron Globism off the screen. All right, let's get unmuted here. I think we fixed this lag issue. But as you've seen, what do you think about that there, Truther6242 holding serve?
That was, yeah. I had to mute it because I couldn't stop laughing. So that was really funny, especially at the end there.
Well, I believe we figured out this lag issue. Let's get back to this little discussion. We'll, if you want to, we can get back to this discussion we was having.
All right. So what's the discussion?
Hit me up here in the chat if you've had any paranormal, strange activities that ever haunted you. So, what do you think? Was you scared when that happened to you? Was you scared? Was you freaked out? Did you tell anybody on your first experience? To the guest to my right who wants to name anonymous.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did what?
Tell people.
You did tell people? Did they believe you?
Yeah, because they experienced the same thing.
Oh, so you had people.
I had family members that lived there before I did that had experienced the same thing. Just they had gone into the woods and seen a house that they thought was there. They went back the next day and it wasn't. Same thing happened to me.
Creepy. So you didn't go alone while this experience was going on? You had other people with you?
In the house in the woods?
Yes.
No, I had my dad with me. My cousin had his cousin Jamie with him. They both seen it.
Okay. Was this before the days of putting a little camera on your phone?
Yes, I was 9. They didn't have those.
That's always
Not like that.
Yeah. No, I get it. I always love to have little proofs of this stuff, you know, because especially when it's stuff that I seen, I didn't have no proofs of anything. Especially the strange shit that I seen coming out of the sky that I just chalk up to being paranormal because it kind of reminds me of an experience I had when I was really young in jail. I had a strange little orb that would float over me, and at this spot I was at the county jail. You know, I had a family member that had died in there, so I think maybe this entity or whatever was kind of attached to me, and yeah, it was kind of a very weird experience. Seeing that orb there, and there was a couple of witnesses that seen these little orbs that it appeared right there, you know, and I did see it like crossing in front of me as I try to walk by, which was kind of weird. Then I had it touching my feet, like it was tugging at my toes. But I think that's about it at that experience. But yeah, kind of scary stuff. I don't know if. What do you think it is? Do you think it's? Do you think it's a family member? Do you think it's somebody that's over on the other side trying to cross? That hasn't crossed over. That's trying to get your attention, trying to acknowledge you. Do you think it's like an entity from a different dimension? You know, could it be something more evil, more sinister, or do you think it's? What do you think this activities are, or is there good activities or bad? You know what I'm saying? Could there be good and evil? Hmm? You to my guest to the right.
Well, from my personal experience, I think it was obviously the people that were killed there. They say when you're killed there, your soul remains.
Like it's in limbo and purgatory. Purgatory. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I get that. I mean, that has to exist if you believe in like the Bible. I mean, it does talk about that area, purgatory. When Jesus was supposedly dead for those 3 days before he rose, he was there trying to reach out to their lost souls, trying to save them, get right. So I mean, that must be if you believe in that, then that must be real to you. So I mean, so I believe that, so it's kind of real to me. So I think that there is. I don't know. Maybe they are. Do you think this? Maybe that when they died, they were trapped like there was time trap. Maybe that's what keeps them there.
I don't know. His lives cut short. My personal opinion. Maybe they're confused. Maybe they don't even realize they're dead. I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah. Crazy when you think about it. Scary.
I know they definitely seem trapped in their death phase. You'd hear screams.
Mm. So when you watch these paranormal activities like TV shows, do you think all that stuff's real?
Some of it, yes. I'm sure some of it's just made up for views.
Production. Yeah, no, I get that. Definitely get that. I think a lot of it could be real. I don't know about those shows, but just saying like from a personal experience, like your personal experience. I don't know. I mean, if you would go back and visit the spot, would you like do it, and would you bring like some of this new technology that they have, and would you like want to reach out to this thing?
Hell
No,
no. No.
I don't blame you. Me neither. I wouldn't either, because you never know what it is. That's why I was kind of asking that question, and maybe it could be both things. But I don't know. Even when there's people that's talked about these little entities or ghosts or whatever these little forms are, they could be taken as or shape shifters. They take the shape of kids, you know, and you know it's not. Do you think it's really a kid, or you think it's something? You know what I mean?
Well, what about what you were talking about earlier, the threes? Do you believe the threes?
As in the threes. What do you mean the threes?
Scratches, the three knocks at the door of
Oh,
its demon activity, mocking the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost. Do you believe that?
is that what this? I guess it was
That's what it
mean. Okay.
symbolizes, yes.
Yeah, I never really understood. I mean, obviously there's been evidence showing that this happens. I mean, I've never.
I personally have a friend that answered the three knocks and paranormal activity started happening in her home. People being thrown down steps and
Hmm. Scary. Wonder what's I wonder like wonder what it's like to live in like a haunted house where somebody's had some creepy experiences and
not fun.
not fun. Why you live in one? You think?
Well, yeah, I was living there. Yes, it wasn't fun.
Oh boy, you just talking about your old house you was in. Huh. What kind of experience did you have there?
When I lived in with the boys, my son kept seeing things. He's 3 years old. We'd never talked to him about heaven, but he kept saying that there's Mom, we gotta help the baby. We gotta help the baby. He's outside. He's crying. I was like, what are you talking about? There's no baby. I was saying, we gotta help him. And we go outside. He's like, it's okay. He's in heaven with God. Never spoke to him about God, but then he kept swearing there was a tall black man in the house, like dark man is what he said, dark man. Like he was trying to. I caught him trying to pull his head off one day, and I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "The dark man told me to take my head off."
Oh wow.
I mean, whatever it was, had some sort of enjoyment out of Sesame Street toys because middle of the night, about 1 or 2 in the morning, you hear his Sesame Street toys start going off on their own. There's always the Sesame Street toys.
I was gonna say, what is it to deal with? And that's another question. What does it deal with? Like these things getting haunted, like toys. Was it something that just get attached to? And if that's what it is, can it be released, or is that something that you would just like totally just run from? Because if they say if you like put up a little mirror and do this little chant at a certain time, I don't know, it relieves whatever spirit that may be like haunting the house. Now, have you ever tried anything like that?
No,
No.
no, I wouldn't provoke anything.
So you think even engaging with it might?
Yes, definitely.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Holden, can you hear us conversating over here, buddy? Can you you want to elaborate any
Yes.
questions?
Right now, not that I know of.
Go ahead.
Now back to what I now as I was telling you, my brother, he's a paranormal investigator. You don't want to interact with any of that stuff. That's provoking. That's like inviting something in.
Right. Yeah, I ain't trying to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know. I thought about going and checking out some spots that say are haunted and seeing.
Hey, buddy.
And then again, I don't think I want to do that because they might get. What if they get attached to you, and you bring that shit home with you? Yeah, what's up, Holden?
The mic for a second on your other guests. It did stop there for a minute, so I couldn't fully hear what she was saying just now.
I'm going to step away for a few minutes. I'm going to let you two go ahead and carry this conversation. You got this, Holden?
Yep. All right. So while we're getting the other guest mic fixed, sorry about that. I'm still dealing with this cough, by the way. Everyone, please check out, of course, tomorrow night, Jake the Awake. He will be doing his stream tomorrow. And then, of course, me, and you can see my handle there, Truther6242. I will be later right after Jake's done. Usually, I actually start literally the minute after Jake's done. So, you can check me out there after Jake is finished. And of course, also please come back to this channel, not my channel, his channel, Shady DVD LaFleur, Thursday night for his Kingpins Bowling. I hope he rebounds after that performance, the week before Thanksgiving. I think they will. I think they're going to have a good week this week. So I expect them to win at least 2, if not all 3 of the 3 games. Let's hope my prediction's correct. So, and by the way, they have a point system. So if you want to keep track, here's how it works. It's 2 points for the wins and 4 points for the pins. So let's assume even if they only win 1 game, they could get the pins. So like if they win by a lot, the 1 win, and they barely lose the 2 games, they'll get the 4 points. So they would get 6 out of 10. Is that right, buddy? That's how your scoring system works for the bowling?
Yep, it's weird like that.
Yep. So I was promoting Jake, myself for tomorrow. So both of us for tomorrow, and then I was promoting your bowling for Thursday.
Awesome. I appreciate that. All right, let's get back to this little conversation that we was having. Where did I leave? Where did we leave off at? Man, I had a good. I was going to lead into something I totally forgot. Oh, can you? Is your mic working?
Yes.
All right, good. Yes, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
want to
much better.
try to engage in it myself because I felt like it would be inviting a spirit in. Like I don't want to bring it home with me. You know what I mean? Because I do feel like that stuff is real. I don't know if it's. Do you think it's somebody that's? And if that's the case, is that always like why these hauntings happen? Is it they're attached to maybe a house or an item, or who knows? What do you think?
Could be anything.
Anything? Clothing?
They can be attached to anything that they were connected to in life.
Anything, huh?
Anything. Clothes. Yeah. Anything.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously that's a rare thing, but.
Well, the reason why we're doing this live chat about this paranormal activities and this things of this nature because the layer of the flare is that a year in. 1 year anniversary is coming up on the next episode Sunday, so stick around and check it out. Actually, come back and check it out Sunday as we discuss this live. What about like any? Did you ever go in and do anything like at the cemeteries as a kid?
All the time.
All the time, huh? Yeah. Any experiences out there?
No, actually.
Because nobody's out there, huh?
Most
Who wants to
peaceful
be?
place you could be.
It's like I always wondered, like, I mean, why would they want to be attached out there? I mean, I think that's something just for us humans here on this realm. Just I feel like we have to have a spot to go and see them, maybe, you know. But join us here in the chat. What do you think about this conversation we're having here this week? And does these, as you know, as a world's famous flat earther, I do not believe we're floating around in outer space on a spinning ball, seeing the same stars in the same constellation. What if those little white things that we see in the sky? What if that's our? What if that's us?
Could be.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
What if that's? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. What happens when you die? All this scary stuff, you know, that stuff that scares me. You know, the thought of death.
Oh, of course. I mean,
ever since I was
yeah.
a kid, young kid, going to my mom, I was like, why do we have to die? And I'm over here visualizing myself as an old man in a coffin. Like, what? I mean, why do we have to? Why do we have to be here? You know, especially when I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Yeah.
When I was born purple and vocal cord all wrapped around my throat. I wasn't even supposed to be here. So why was that? What is the purpose to all this?
I mean, honestly, I don't know, buddy.
I guess we're all searching for that question. What is this? I hear you. You're not what?
Searching.
You're not searching?
No.
Why aren't you searching?
I don't feel I need to know. I don't feel I want to know.
Might be too much for you?
Maybe.
Yeah. Can't be. I don't know. But
I mean, if it was nothing, would you want to know that? Or would you rather believe there's something better?
well, for me, I'm on a search for truth. You know,
That's right.
I don't believe all the official narratives, even the Bible. I mean, a lot of stuff been lost in translations. I think the Bible, you have to think, yes, it's proven historical fact. These are stories passed down that makes it real, makes it credible. Because these keep coming up with the same stories. You keep coming up with the same stories like telephone, and it ends up being the same story. Well, that must be true. You know what I'm saying? But then you start getting different religions and stuff, and then you start muddying the waters, and you get shit like we live in today. All by design.
That's probably right.
But I don't know. Yeah, like being scared to death, passing over. What happens when you die? Do you think we go on? Do we go on and live forever? I mean, does this conscious? I mean, here in the future, they're trying to say if you could live to be, what was it, 2037 or 39, that you can be downloading and live forever. So that's
it's all weird.
And that's just not too far away. You know, that's crazy to think that.
Sounds like a nightmare.
And if that means that's that close, that means they've probably been doing it for years. Not only that, we've probably been seeing the same clones, doppelganger, all this. You never know what is really going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Make you think a little bit, huh? A little bit. A little bit. But yeah. Have you ever had any like physical things happen with your experience?
Like something touched me or something like. No, I mean I woke up scratches that I just brush off as something I probably done, but no, not that I can think of. Nothing ever touching me or anything like that.
Yeah, I've actually stayed over somewhere and woke up with some scratches on me, but just assumed it was done by me scratching myself on the leg.
Were they 3?
Yep.
Yeah. See, so were mine, but that's just.
Yeah. So, well, that could be a sign of saying, "Hey, let me come back here." I don't know, but what happens when you die? I don't have no idea. I mean, again, if you believe the Bible, which I do, it says we will leave this form and we'll be we'll be in a different form. We will leave these human bodies and be something like angels, if you will. You got anything to add to this here, Holden Smith?
Oh. All right. I don't know where my buddy went just now, but hopefully he'll be back. In the meantime, this has been a really good conversation, so please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Yeah, I didn't know if you want to add
He
on
left.
anything. Just jump in here anytime you want. Any questions? And I don't know exactly where this live stream is going, but
Okay, I guess I do have a question now. How do you think this happens? Like when you wake up and all of a sudden have scratches and stuff. I have felt it on the back of my leg before. I haven't actually seen it, but I have felt it. So I just wonder how does that happen? You think? What is your theory on that? It doesn't mean you have to be factual. I mean, just guess.
I think. Well, I mean, I think when you describe something like that, I think that's a certain kind of cryptid, or I don't know if it's necessarily maybe a cryptid, but um spiritual, not spirit, but evil being has to be something evil to put physical harm and scratches on you. You know what I mean? But I don't know
Probably,
how it happens.
maybe.
I mean, do they?
Yeah, I know.
Do they build up some kind of force? You know, is this an aesthetic, electrical type of realm where they can build? You know, build up their
Yeah,
chi,
I don't know.
their life force. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's all interesting. I mean, I don't exactly know how it happens, so I know you're
Well, I
more
don't either.
into the. I've never read the Bible in my life, so that's why I'm saying I know you're more knowledgeable about the Bible than I am, for sure. No doubt about that.
Yeah, I've read it a few times, cover to cover, and still don't understand a lot of it. I get it to a point. A lot of that stuff, man, is stories what happened in the past. Um, but if we can get back to this little discussion, if we was to go do a little scary spot that's supposed to be haunted, would you want? Would you be interested in doing something like that?
Depends on what spot we're talking.
Hmm. Have you heard of this thing called random nodding?
I would not mess with that.
You wouldn't mess with that. Well, that was pretty popular a few years back. I don't know if that's still a thing, but
Would you be interested in checking out Sappington Cemetery?
what is going on at this cemetery?
Supposedly, if you wait till the midnight minute on Halloween and you walk backwards, you go into the past for 4 minutes.
Ooh, interesting. Hear that, Holden?
No, what did she say there?
Say it again.
Supposedly, if you go to the cemetery at the midnight minute on Halloween and you walk backwards, you walk into the past for 4 minutes. True or not, I don't know. I've never had the guts to do it myself.
Something
That's
about midnight and walking back.
If you walk backwards, you supposedly at the midnight minute, if you walk backwards on Halloween, you supposedly go into the past for 4 minutes.
that's interesting. That'd be kind.
That is
I'd like to go
interesting.
check that out just to see. I mean, I
Yeah.
had to get some of these
So next
spices
Halloween, I guess
aboard
you
some of
guys
this
have to
stuff,
do that.
Now, this cemetery I'm talking about, this is Sappington Cemetery. Dr. Sappington, he found one of the 4 antibiotics. I don't remember what it was, but he found it, and he's buried above ground out there. Creepy little cemetery.
And is this what you was talking about the other day? It had like glowing lights in the field.
No, that's not Missouri. I'm not. That's somewhere over by Carrollton.
What was going on over there?
Just sometime in the middle of the night, people have always seen glowing lights, and nobody has no explanation for them.
What do you think they are?
No idea. I mean, maybe it's not even paranormal. Maybe it's easily explained. Who knows?
Who really knows? And I never claim to know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm on this truth for search, this endless, relentless search for truth. And will we ever find this truth that we're trying to seek at the very end of this show of flesh and bones that we have? What do you think?
Well, I guess we're gonna know when we're dead, aren't we?
I guess, but I don't know. Do you think you'd come back and hunt if you could?
Would I tell people? I definitely would try.
Mm-hmm.
You would know I was here, that's for sure, if I could. Definitely you would.
I'll speak about another experience that I've had. This would have been when my uncle passed away. And we went up there and visited him, and he was going into his dialysis. And so we went to eat lunch and come back. Everything was fine. He said everything was good before that. Obviously, went to eat lunch, came back, and getting into the elevator, going up to his floor, I got the phone call he had passed away. And when it happened, I was like, "Well, that's crazy. I mean, we was here. Maybe we shouldn't have left, but I mean, couldn't see him anyways." But the thing is when we spoke to the nurse on the floor where he was at, where the stuff was set off to the side by the computers, it was like he had messaged us from the other side letting us know he has leaving or left because papers and a few other things that was sitting close to the nurse, it blew off. I mean, I swear, my mom was there, my aunt was there. It was like he was like it was like letting him know, his sisters know he was no longer here. He's passing on. He's gone. I that's what I think when I seen that happen. But yeah, that's another crazy little.
Well, having a history in the medical field, did you ever see anything?
A lot of sound. Well, yeah. I mean, I worked at a couple of nursing homes, and yes, I remember just being like nervous or scared to not want to go down to the basement. Why? I don't know. I didn't. Did I feel that scared of on the main floor? At times I did, but maybe that was more of your psyche making you miss.
Did you guys ever carry out the tradition of opening a window when one of the residents passed away to let the soul out?
I believe so.
There were a
I
couple of
believe
times
so.
my parents left the window shut and they swore up and down the soul got trapped.
As
They swore up and down they seen that person later on in the week walking down the hallway.
do they work in the nursing field?
Yes.
Interesting. But yeah, that could be a real thing. Yeah, getting trapped, getting stuck, all that stuff. That's what I worry about. Like, man, what was all this for? Some people are ready to get on and check out. Man, it's like, nope. Now that I'm here in my 40s, I feel like I done put a lot of work in here. I ain't trying to check out now. You know, even though I never asked to be here. Here I am. I did this work. What was all this for? You know. I mean, there's obviously
Yeah.
something going on. There's this. There has to be this other side. You know. What if what we see in space, because obviously what we see in space isn't what we're taught. What if that's what if that's what I just feel like it has some kind of connection. You know.
Well, yeah, has to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Messing stuff up here. Well, we
Yeah.
are
No,
about.
this is.
Yep, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go right ahead there. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's like I was just gonna say this has all been really interesting tonight with all our weird experiences.
Yep, pretty good little chat.
I told you the story
Yeah.
about
No, it was.
You got another little story for us?
what I seen, right? About what me and a friend of mine seen, right? Thinking it was my dad standing on the porch that time. I told you about that, didn't I?
About your no, say it again for me.
So, yeah, I wasn't supposed to be out of the house at the time. I had kind of snuck out And it was about 3 in the morning. I was coming back with a friend, and we thought it was my dad standing on the porch. So we were trying to get our story straight of why we were out. So, we kind of we look over and we watch this thing. It's looking at us all menacingly. Look, and we think it's my dad, but it turns, it goes to the other side of the porch and disappears. We both seen it. Third,
Huh.
you know,
So that's creepy. So it wasn't your dad. You talked to your dad. You made sure it wasn't your
it
dad.
wasn't my dad. I checked. He was still asleep when I got in the house.
But man, that's kind of freaky. What do you think afterwards?
I definitely didn't want to sneak out anymore.
Did you think it was something?
I thought it was something connected to the town or the house,
Ooh.
but I think it was more connected to
You think?
the.
Yeah, I always found that interesting. Like older people that lived in like the 40s. Do you think they get it? Because it seemed like there's a lot more attachment, like to like downtown areas. And I wonder if these people will get attached to events or things in events like maybe like old downtown. You know what I mean?
Like I
A lot of
said,
historical stuff goes on. You know what I mean?
I never researched the history of the house. I don't really know much about the history of the house, but I do know the town was full of executions and people being burned alive and a war site.
Oh wow. Holden. Shout
Yes,
out to
buddy.
Shauna for being here. Thank you for being here.
Yes,
She wants to
Shauna.
know if you're
How
gonna
you doing tonight?
sing a few of those songs.
When? So I guess tomorrow after Jake's done,
Are
but
you having a
on
Are
one
you having an
condition. On one,
after party?
yeah, but on one condition. It's gonna have to be on StreamYard. I did get copyright strucken by what happened last time. So yeah, they actually sent me an email, and then I had to tell them you struck the wrong video, and it was not this. And then I told them which one I sang on. But so I'll do my stream on YouTube. But when I'm done, anyone who wants to hear me sing is gonna have to go on the StreamYard and listen to me there. By the way, I have a little surprise for all of you tomorrow night. And buddy, Shady DVD LaFleur, as soon as the stream's over, I'm actually gonna send it to you. So you're gonna get 1 day in advance before the rest of my audience gets to see it. So I know you're probably gonna be looking. I sent it to Jake right before, so he already has it, and then you're gonna get it right after
Making a lag, but right
right
on.
after the stream. So I'll be sending that to you tonight, and then of course I will have it. I'll send the link to everyone on the chat tomorrow. So yeah, so that's something
Be
that
on the lookout for Holden's presentation on the Jake the Awake after party.
it's my yeah, you're get to find out. And like I said, Shady DVD LaFleur, you will get to find out. So I don't know what you're doing right after your stream, but if you stay on the StreamYard for just 2 minutes, after you end the stream, I will surprise you with that. So I hope you stay on for just a minute or two. Yeah, Rose, tomorrow night once Jake's done. And of course Jake already has it, and Shady DVD LaFleur will have it tonight, and then the rest of you will get it tomorrow. So yeah, that will be something to look forward to.
Rose Bo wants to know
Hey,
if
I
you're
do.
going to be a father. That must be
Who?
directed to you there, Holden.
I don't know. I think Rose, tell us who it's being directed to. I don't know who the question's being directed to, so and I don't want to get the, I want to get the right.
Yeah, I figured it was a holding, but
Oh,
you
God.
got some pets. You got a kid. You got a kid on the way there, Holden.
Yeah, that probably will never happen. That'll probably never happen, Rose. I mean, I can't say never, but I highly doubt that'll ever happen. First and foremost, and listen, we know how much I hate Jaren, right? Hey, buddy, can you put yourself back on if you're there? Because I want your reaction to this too.
Yeah, I got you.
So you know how much I hate Jaren, right? I can't stand him, and he said a lot of mean things about me and stuff. The one thing he is accurate on, I think, and I know, and it's about me, which is why I'm saying I think he's accurate, is that no girl will probably ever want to date me. I think he is correct about that. I think that is the one thing that he is correct on. And so, and being a father requires, getting into a relationship, which, like I said, will probably never happen. So there's that. Yeah, no, I don't see that happening because a girl would have to want to date me first, and that ain't gonna ever happen. I just don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong,
Here we go, baby.
but I
Here
highly
we
doubt
go.
that'll ever happen. I mean, first, like Jake, Jake's struggling. I mean, it's not
Oh, here we go.
impossible with what we.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake's struggling to find a girl. I know that, but honestly, it's not impossible with what we believe in. I mean, look at um, Shay Davy D. LaFleur. And I don't know what his girlfriend's doing tonight, but he has a girlfriend. But but
I mean, hey, we can ask her right here, right now. I mean, how does she feel about this? We could ask her right now. How does she feel about this whole situation? How does she feel about dating somebody that believes the Earth is flat? You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that?
I think it's opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm not so closed-minded anymore.
Yeah. Was you one of those people that always followed the official narrative on things?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. Okay. So I kind of woke you up.
I was at one point too.
Yes.
Is this some of the things that we talk about cuckoo to you?
No, not really. I mean,
Because we discuss a lot, a lot. Sorry, Holden, what was you saying, buddy?
Oh no, I was just saying I used to be that way too, and I think everyone knows at this point now that I used to be a Trumper, and I was all into him at one point in my life. So, but I think and I've told Rose, I think, and I said it on my channel that I used to be that way. Two things I never believed in, even when I was a sheeple that believed in the official narrative. Two things I never, even back then, believed in: climate change and UFOs. I never have believed in them, and now I just think they're even more silly. But I never even believed in those two things to begin with. So, and there were things even before I met all of you.
Yeah, I mean,
You,
as a little,
Rose, Jake.
I mean, being little, I believed in UFOs and aliens and stuff like that.
I see. I never believed in that. But at one point, I mean, even before I met you and Jake and Rose and everybody, I was already hating the two-party system. I already registered libertarian. I think I've told you about that. And I was already voting for the best candidate, as a sheeple and not for the two parties.
Mm.
So I kind of already was breaking out of it. But of course, That's nothing compared to what you and Rose and Jake have brought me into. Now I'm fully awake. More than I could ever be because of you and Jake and Rose and Jonna. So I want to
So for
give you all a shout out.
th- I mean, I'm just trying to be an extension of Jake the Awake, as you know, man. As somebody I followed for I guess he was. I want to say I spotted him about a year into when he started doing his work. You know what I mean? But his
Yeah,
his
it
just
took me until
common sense approach and like almost in like a rude way about it. Like you know what I mean? It's like really got me. Really, it just the way he just did. I guess came at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't
yeah.
know, but it was really. And not only that, it was just I think this was about the time that he figured out there it was a shill group movement with the AE maps,
Yep, and
and
then they all
I did
stabbed them
not.
in the back.
I just for some reason I didn't feel like that was the true map. There was some that wasn't real, that wasn't right.
Oh, I always made fun of that AE map. Even, when I was a Glober, I could prove that it was wrong. And actually now, because I'm a flat earther and I believe in what you guys do, now it's even easier to debunk the AE map, with the circling sun. It's even easier now. So,
Mm.
yeah, just those people like Dubay and Dearth and Jaren, that Mark Sargent, Alex Jones, that a whole.
Hey, good lord. Um, as I sneezed all over my everything over here. Um, yeah. I don't know,
Is
man.
everything going all right over there?
What this is going on here, but another question,
Alrighty,
I guess.
once.
I guess holding back to you. So it was your political views. Is that what changed? Is that what you started spotting that got you thinking?
Somewhat, yeah, because okay, so during the Biden administration, I'm like, okay, I was really upset about that whole thing, and then I'm like, so, um, some of these Republican candidates were like, let's make government bigger, let's get more regulations, and I'm like, yeah, these people are fake. I'm getting the hell out of here. And I still am for limited government because, well, these government overreaches, we see what's going on. They're faking missions with all this money. They're faking things, faking NASA missions. So, in my opinion, I just think they just need to get the hell out of here. I mean, the only
Well,
thing they should be
I
doing
mean, as you see, I
is
didn't mean to cut you off right there, Holden, but we see this AI being wrapped up more and more, and I think this is what's going to happen, man. They're going to. If you've seen the last episode of the Layer of a Flare presented in the news, where they're going to bring us a new moon mission, and with all this AI slop they got going on, man, I think they're
that's a
going to.
guarantee.
It's going to be easier than ever to trick the sheeple with this
That's a guarantee.
new land mission and landing
But
on.
you know
I mean,
what?
they're going to do it all again, and it's going to
It's going to be
be,
easy though.
I guess, probably
You
more
know why?
believable with AI, CGI,
You know why it's going to
all
be
this stuff,
easy though?
man.
You know why it's going to
Go
be
ahead.
easy though? I don't think it's going to be that difficult.
Go ahead.
And I know, and I understand why you're worried. I think it's going to be really easy, and here's why. Because they're going to say this is the second time we've done it, right? We can just show them the first time. Look how fake this looks. It's in HD now. Look how fake this lunar module was. If they faked it the first time, which we can clearly prove that, what makes you? I mean, what are the chances that they faked it again? and improve the technology. And so if you improve the first time, clearly as day that they faked
So,
it, then it's easy. Now, if
well, I
they
mean,
say the
they're
first
gonna
one
fake it
was fake,
again. And
if they say the
and if
first
I
one
could
was fake,
ask my guest to the right real quick, Holden.
okay.
I didn't mean to cut you off, man. There's a little bit of lag going on, buddy. Because of course they faked this last one, and they're going to ramp it up and do this stuff again with
Yeah, of
all
course.
AI and CGI. What do you think
Yeah.
about the moon? Did you think we really landed on the moon back in 1969?
No.
No, really? What about stuff that they taught us in school?
As a child, maybe. And then the older I got,
I'm gonna didn't mean to cut you off there, guest number one. I'm gonna show this guy's chat. The Earth ain't flat. The sun ain't hot. I mean, I'm not here to debate you on this, buddy. I'm definitely not gonna support any globe models. And from what I've seen from the flat Earth models, they work either.
he's obviously got something he was wanting to say.
Hey, Holden, do we open up the chat here and let this guy in? Does he have something to say? Do we open up the link and send him a request or bring him on here? I'm not sure.
You
I'm
know
just
what?
saying where Kay's
Let's
animals and what we have experienced on
let's
this Truman-like show,
let's
man.
let him type.
From what we've seen.
Let's let him type one more thing up first. So one Michael Who D745. So are you saying it's a globe? And if he says yes, yes, we should invite him on. If you're gonna, no, okay, yeah, bring him on. Bring him on. Bring him on.
Well,
Okay.
He said we got
Yep.
kicked off the moon. I mean, this guy.
Yeah, bring him on.
Believe
Okay, this guy
been
is
to the
acting like a
moon.
nut. Bring him on. Yep. Okay, so if you're gonna stick with that, come on the air and say it. Come on. I know you can do it.
There you go. There's
Yep.
your invitation to come
Send him the
here
link.
live on the LaFleur Network. Speak your
Yeah.
mind. What do you got to say?
Yep. Yep. If you're serious about this, come on and prove it.
But thank you for being here on the LaFleur Network. Do me a favor, hit that like
But
button,
I did
subscribe. All that stuff does help the channel grow.
want to say something else about,
No, he'll pop up on my. He should pop up down here. It should pop up if he wants to come in here. Oh, what'd you say, Holden? What? Did I cut you off? Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but anyways, the link is out there if you want to join our discussion here. I don't care.
okay, there you are.
So
You're
you don't
back.
believe we went to the moon, and you ever see any of the old footage? I mean, guess in school or whatever.
Did I see any? Yeah, I mean,
Did you? So you don't
obviously, yes, we knew it was studio back then. Yes.
really?
Yes.
So what about what they teach you in school? Was they pushing the like? I remember like we had to build the sets like
the solar system and all that. Yes, we had to do that. Yes, I did. I believed all of that up until a couple years ago when my friend showed me some stuff claiming we were in a dome.
in a dome.
Now, whether or not I believe that, I don't know. But I've always, I don't know. Up until a couple years ago, yeah, I believed some of that stuff, but not anymore. No, I stopped. I don't know.
Artha.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
This guy's saying something about. I don't know about that, but what is that new Tarstan or whatever that is that we've seen today? That was a crazy place. Now that must be I don't know about that, but I mean, yeah, that's a very interesting place that we definitely need to research more about. I don't know. Roseville, I have no idea. I invited this guy on here. I think he
Yeah.
believes the
So
official narratives. He believes we went to the
this
moon. He
Michael
knows
guy.
balls in space.
So Michael, if that's his name, if you're so confident in that, come on the StreamYard. The link's out there, so just come over. Or are you too chicken to come over? Yeah. All right. Yep. Exactly. One thing I did want to add, buddy, because the last time I tried to tell you, it got cut off.
Since he doesn't want to join the show.
Yeah, exactly. But I was going to tell you something else I liked back when I was a sheep. When I was a sheeple.
Go right ahead, Holden. You can have the floor, buddy.
So back then, I liked watching this British conservative guy, and the channel was Infowars, which is Alex Jones, but he had a British guy with him too. So yeah, I was a fan of all that, back then as well before I woke up, to all of you. So yeah, I got put in that trap too.
Well, Alex, you talking about Alex Jones?
Yeah, and he had some so his channel is yeah, but he had this British guy with him and I forgot what his name is. And I watched him a lot too. But it was the same, it was all yeah, and then you got to put your name in. You make sure you
No, I don't have to do that. There's I shared the link. That's all I gotta do. I don't. He just have an excuse. The link's been shared. You can join us if you like.
Well, just so he can't complain. This is the last time we're gonna send the link. I'm gonna send it so you don't have to do it again.
Well, let's just. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to join, it's okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of things. If I can just go and discuss about another official narrative, what do you think about the pyramids? Do you believe the official narrative on the pyramids?
Okay.
Definitely not.
You don't?
Michael?
That's good. So, when did you start having your awakening on things that you were taught through the mainstream? All that stuff isn't really real. When did you start having your awakening?
Well, I had started watching some documentaries on the pyramids and started doing some research and think about it. Do you really believe that people all them years ago were able to build that on their just plain people like you and me? Because I couldn't build a pyramid, could you?
Honestly, probably could. Honestly.
Well, I couldn't. Honestly.
I can't. I probably could. I mean, not by myself, but I mean, I can construct it out of dirt and water. Cause that's all it's really doing. It's I mean, it's obviously not dirt. It's whatever the material is on the ground is closest to them. Very easy done. You can see YouTube channels right now of people going in the woods and scraping pools and stacks and tree homes and tree houses.
Are you telling me you do believe the narrative on that?
Oh, no, not the slavery and all that. No, and the Egyptians and all that. No, I think they just inherited that place. Just like these empty cities were back in the day. We inherited these places, these huge structures and these huge buildings that we don't know. And our stories and our history isn't what we're taught, man. Our history is his story. And that's why we're on the search for truth. But, hey, the link was set out there, buddy. As we're doing this live discussion here on multiple topics. Anything else you want to add, Holden? Where you want to go with this conversation?
I don't know. I guess I could just talk about a couple fake phony things that have happened. they had a scripted special election in Tennessee today. The Republican won. And then I know it's election day, but people call it election month in California where they script, and I've covered on my channel. It's the same exact pattern how they calculate it every single time. There is literally no difference. And it's fake just based off of that. And so it literally is like the first two things, like that night can change.
when we looked into
but
this,
like oh, can I finish real quick? All right, so the first night can be different, but like the second night on, it's always the same. So like let's say for example, Orange County is 9 points Democratic after the first night. It always shifts like 0.5 Democrat, 0.5, 0.5, 0.2, 0.2. It's the exact same pattern. So then it's 11 points Democratic. Or it's 3 points Republican and it moves to 2 points Democrat. It's always about a 4 or 5 point shift to the left after the night of, every single time, with not one exception. So it's just the same pattern. And it's just becoming obvious now. But yeah, that month of doing this is almost over. But the whole thing's fixed. And I have also proven on my channel how they do things with the voting machine. I mean, even for a sheeple to see against the California law. So, like, before they're even allowed to touch the...
Everything is a mass confusion, Michael. I don't know about this
Exactly.
disinformation program that you're speaking of.
Yeah, I don't either.
But everything from
Don't
mass
even know what he's
confusion to
talking about.
military demonstrations, false flag events,
False
I'm not really sure
elections.
either, buddy. But
Just a lot of fakeroni
but
in this world.
didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah, we spoke about this local elections and stuff. We covered this before, and I want to move off of this subject. But as we've seen,
don't blame you.
People just ain't vote no more, and this stuff now is just so easily can be maneuvered to which side they want. We need to eliminate each side because none of one of these sides are working. Let's stop this broken cog of left and right. And if you don't vote independent, do it. Just do it. Try it. Do it. Get off this left and right. If you don't like it, then go back to your bullshit broken cog. That's all I got to say about it. And if you want to add something, let's move off the subject.
Oh, what happened there?
Oh,
there he is. He's back.
I have some little bit of Wi-Fi problems. Oh, there he goes. There he's back. Go ahead, buddy.
I don't know. It looked like you left actually for a second there. But I am here. That was one of the things. What was another thing that oh yeah, if anyone didn't catch it, Jake did a good job showing it. And for anyone who still thinks football's real, all you have to do is watch the Browns-Raiders game that happened 2 weeks ago. The Cleveland Browns were 29 yards away from scoring a touchdown. It's 4th and 2. You think you would kick a field goal there. It's about a 40-yard field goal from there. No, they punt the ball. And the over-under was 35.5. If Browns were to kick that field goal, it would have been 37. Total points between the two teams. It ended up being 34. So that was their way of pulling the rug on the public. If that punt on the 29-yard line, 29 yards away from the end zone, doesn't sum up how fake this is, I don't know what will. That's my opinion of it. I think that was the most phoniest punt in the history ever. It's almost as if they want you to know it's fake. That's how I feel about that punt. And I think Jake did an excellent job
No, I get
exposing
you.
it.
I 100% agree with you, Holden. NFL is nothing more than the WWE. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't get this. I can't get it to add. And I sent that link out, man. Maybe he just wants to troll. It's whatever.
Yeah, probably.
If you're having a good time here, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe. All this stuff does help the channel grow. And let's get back into this because we're about an hour and a half in. I don't want to be dragging this podcast out for too much longer. But this is about paranormal activities, and I just want to touch on that real quick before we end on the night. Join us here in the chat, and look out for. I guess Holden's got a couple of requests, and he's going to be doing that live on his channel tomorrow. After the Jake Gilligan show, and please go check him out on his channel. But as of
buddy,
this paranormal activities, I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say when you know sometimes how we still talk after you're done with the stream. Like I said, I'm going to send it to you tonight, so stay there for a couple minutes once the stream's over, because I'm going to send you the thing right away. So, like I said, you're going to get it day. You're going to have it a day before anyone else. So that's more for after the stream, though.
Right on. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate that, Michael. If you're not trolling, man. If not, man, we appreciate you coming in and joining us here on this discussion.
Of course.
And we've talked about many of things, many of possibilities, and I'm still trying to figure out, you know, what's this show all about, and what these experiences are. Are they are aliens what people think are aliens, Holden? Do you think this might be what these entities really are? Do you think there might be some kind of confusion between the two? Even to my guest here to the right, is there some confusion between little green men and space aliens? More could be something like here on this realm, like a static. I don't know if I can explain this in the right way, like static vibrations and lights that can absorb, and this could be or is it shapeshifters? I mean, what do you think it really is? And is it from the same dimension? What do you think it is? I think there might be something to that telepathic stuff, man. I really do. I believe that can happen. Absolutely, because I haven't personally seen that, but I mean, you hear stories about mothers and their children. Do you believe in that kind of stuff? That you can sense that?
Like a mother bond? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, there's that. There's always a motherly bond, but like being able to like maybe communicate or seeing what your kid sees, or you know what I mean? Because there's obviously people here. I've seen them on YouTube that, man, I don't know how real it is, but they kind of communicate. They show the cards and they can know what the other one is. You know what I mean? Do you think that is real, or is that something they kind of maybe practiced?
I mean, I'm sure there are people that can, but I think there's some others that just adapt to knowing what the person they care about's trying to communicate to them. I mean,
Says, as I wear my sunglasses over my third eye at night so I can see them shapeshifters. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And that's something else, man. It seems like there's... And what about these cryptids? Are these cryptids, these figures? Could this also
Was
be
that
something
for me,
that's...
buddy?
that were mistaken to be alien is no more than something that's here in this realm that's stuck here, and we're seeing them. We're just seeing this stuff more and more, and that's all because we're getting closer to the end.
Hey, buddy. I think
But,
Stephanie's
spirits are
mic's off again.
something, you just don't believe they come from space or that they're aliens, quote unquote.
Absolutely. What, Holden?
Okay, no, I was gonna say Stephanie's mic was not working, but then it started to work a little bit better.
Stephanie, would you say that last part for the viewers?
Well, the question I just asked you.
Yeah.
So you believe that these are like some sort of being, you just don't believe that they're quote unquote aliens or that they come from outer space, right?
No, I don't. I don't believe they're coming over or out from the ocean or through what they call space, magic floating land. No, I believe it's here. I believe it's
You
all
believe
here.
They're from this realm.
Yes, in this realm. I believe there's portals into these other dimensions. I think there's there's something to that. There's something to that for real. Said it's difficult to hear her. Hopefully she'll speak up next time she's thank you, Rosebell, for being here. Cloaked as asteroids. I don't believe in none of that stuff, dude. I don't believe in asteroids coming and crashing in, and I don't.
Me neither.
It's just.
I do not believe in it either.
There's no proof of that.
Exactly.
An official narrative. That's a scare tactic. That's all that is.
Hey, buddy, you did mention something though, and I wanted to do something because you mentioned something. Is it okay if I do something real quick? You mentioned shape shifting. So that's a bloody shape shifting icon.
Oh yeah, go right in.
Jake the Awake is now a boxer, a UK bloody boxer. He's a multi-shape shifting icon, a multi-roller. And as you could see here, Shady David Data Flair. That's right.
Programs. Yeah, dude, you believe in you believe in NASA. This guy believes in NASA and SpaceX.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Secret space programs, dude. Those are black budget funneled operations for your government to steal your money, buddy.
And hey, and in a sheeple note, seriously, in a sheeple note, there's all these problems supposedly with the economy and all that. How about we stop in our debt? Like, according to the mainstream narrative, we have a big debt. How about we stop spending it on things like NASA that are fake and pretend? Oh, no, we have to. Exactly. See, and I can point that out. That's a ton of waste of money. But we know everything's fixed and phony anyway.
They're going to start spending it more. They're going to start spending that whole story more. They got to do new program that they're getting ready to come out with.
I know. I know.
Well, you never said NASA, but I mean, secret space programs. I mean, what are we? I mean, we talking SpaceX.
Yeah, no.
We talk about. I mean, it's all.
They're all tied to the government. All of them.
Programs, right?
And the Blue Origin by Bezos.
You believe your government?
All government.
You trust your government?
They always lie. They always lie.
They're they're frauds as well. They're here to steal your money because we should have free electricity. We should be able to tap into the ether like we used to be able to back before this last reset. We're heading from so much old world technology. And maybe you are the government. Yeah, I'm sure you are. You're probably is this if you're not trolling, this is probably a fellow with a fake name. It might be our guy Jaron that wants to come in here and push the official narrative. Well, not our guy, but the
Hey,
guy that
hey,
we like to
hey.
make fun of here on the channel.
If it is, hey,
But
everybody, I'm Jaron.
yeah, go ahead, Holden.
I'm Jaron. I'm a piece of crap. I'm Jaron. I'm a piece of crap. I have a big problem, and I now have big issues. All I want to do is challenge people to more contests on my show, on Speaker's Corner, which is why I had to end the Speaker's Corner, because I was doing what I did to Jake, and I was doing it to this guy named Hammer Time, who I accused was Holden, even though it wasn't. And again, I'd like to be a creep because I'm Jaron. I'm Jaron Capadalla. Yeah. Or
I
is
guess he's
it
never
Bob
heard of,
Nodell?
He's definitely never heard of Jared or apparently Jared. So that's good. Thank you, Michael, for being here
Yeah, good.
and participating, and your opinions heard right here on the LaFleur Network. Man, we appreciate that. Man, I just want to say, don't always believe the official narrative. All right, you can be made a fool of. There's too many discrepancies.
Exactly. There are a lot
But,
of discrepancies for sure.
Man, I tried to send you a link. You could have joined us here. I'm sorry that the link didn't work, and you couldn't join us here. But I mean, it should have. I don't know why it didn't. But
And then I sent it again, and I made sure it was the right link. So I don't know what happened there.
But it's all right. Cosmic intelligence. That's quantum, huh? And Rose Bell says she's excited to hear this surprise, Holden. All right, man. Got some people hyped up for this. What do you got?
You know what? Hey,
there's only one link in
buddy.
the chat. Well, we're about to end this stream tonight as we covered a little bit of too many topics. We was trying to get one main thing, but we're going to do this here again. Just always being a lookout. Turn on those notifications. We're going to get the guests back in here so we can do a more in tune. We'll probably discuss this again.
I had
discussion.
And I had one more message for Rose.
Good participation in the chat. Oh, go ahead, Holden.
So Rose, if you want to email me,
you got the floor, buddy.
At truther6242@gmail.com. I will actually send you the surprise as well tonight. But I don't want it out there. So Rose, if you email me there, and I'll put my email in the chat. I will actually send you the surprise tonight, Rose. So because you've been so good to me, and I've known you for a while. So
real quick, Holden, shout out to Michael Hood for joining us here and said he subbed up. I did not mean to cut you off. There's a little bit of lag here, Holden, but again, a quick shout out to Michael Hood for being here and participating in the chat. We really do appreciate it here on the LaFleur Network. And be on the lookout for Truther6242. If you could, everybody here could hit that sub button for him as well. He will have a Jake the Awake after party, you should say. The number one truther here on YouTube.
As soon as Jake's done.
But yeah, I mean, we'll do this again here. Anything that you want to add over here to the right? My guest to the right, real quick.
No.
No questions?
Nope.
All right. We will do this again. Thank you for being here and participating and all that good stuff. Would you say go back to you, Holden? What you need, buddy?
Oh no, it's just sending Rose my Gmail. Yep, she saw it. And then like I said, once
Yes, the shape-shifting bloody archons. They must live
Oh
out here.
no, that's right.
Who really
The
knows what these
shape-shifting
shapeshifters
icon.
are? Are they lizards, lizard people? Are they cryptids?
Bloody moldy
Are they-
roller. Dragon moth omnicorn. That was from Michael Hood. That's an interesting. Yeah.
Huh? Is that? I never heard of that.
Yeah, he put dragon moth
I
omnicorn.
was looking for new stuff to do in the lair.
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, if you haven't already, go back and check out any old episodes of the Lair of the Flare. I really do appreciate it. And our mock-up version of Jern.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
I didn't think it was going to have any
And again,
kind of views. I woke up and it had over 500 views. I was like, okay. People must have liked it.
yeah. And then, of course, come back on this channel and watch his Bowling Thursday. We need the support. Go
What do you think?
Kingpins. And then, of course. Oh, wait, what were you saying?
Thanks, Hold, for that, man. I appreciate that, buddy, man. You do show up, man. If you want to go live on side by side again Thursday, man, let me know. We'll set that up in advance. And yeah, the last 2 weeks have been terrible. Okay. And we look to get back on track and dominate Thursday.
Oh, I was when you were doing your thing, I was telling the audience that your performance 2 weeks ago was pretty bad. But I also said I think you all are going to rebound and at least win 2, if not all 3 of the games. So that's my prediction. We'll see if that comes true. And one thing, although I could tell you that before you get off the StreamYard when you end the stream, I'll just tell you then. But yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, those are the other 2 things.
Good.
Jake tomorrow.
12 councils of governors.
At
I wish man, I would like to pick Michael's brain a little bit. I wish he could join the link, man. I would like to know what this guy. It sounds like got some stuff to discuss.
I would
and
too.
love to drag him in here to the lair and pick his brain a little bit, but I can't seem to join our link.
Well, he can always. If he can't tonight, Michael,
hey, he'll sub up to you and he'll join you live tomorrow night, and he can maybe
exactly.
Your link will
That's
work
what I
better
was
than
about
mine.
to
say. And I'll
well,
send an invitation to Michael right now. If you can check out Truther6242 around this time tomorrow night, he should be live, and his link should work, and I'll join in there as well. And we'll all get in there and we'll have maybe a follow-up discussion if we need to, if that's okay with Holden.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, like, and I always say this, I will not start, although I will start pretty quickly after Jake's done, but obviously Jake, that is priority tomorrow night, and then once he's done, I will start. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I'd like to hear what Michael's got to say.
Me too. I'm interested now. Here, I'm going to send him the link right now.
Governmental talk, man. You know?
I'm going to send him the link right now. There it is.
Try this one more time. If not,
all right.
I'm going to go ahead and... A night full of all sorts of discussions.
Oh, no, I'm sending him the link to my channel. Although, yeah, I could send him the StreamYard link too. Okay. That may be good as well. I'll send him both. So if this StreamYard doesn't work, at least he has something to look back to tomorrow. All I just sent it.
Oh, that's what happened. Nope. That wasn't it. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm over here pushing buttons. But yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, you got to back that up a bit. Anyways, I'm gonna post your name and your YouTube channel here in the chat, and hopefully you can. Okay, got it. There you go.
That's strange. It should be.
But that's Holden Smith
Well,
channel.
he has my
Shout out to Holden
channel.
Smith for. Man, you've been doing your thing. I seen you've been popping out that content over your channel, man. Keep it up. You're doing. I mean,
I've been
you seem to
doing
get you
better.
a pretty good following when Jake goes off, man. You're on to something with that, so keep that up.
Yeah, I feel like that's my best
Hey, you gotta start
opportunity.
somewhere,
So,
buddy.
yeah. Plus, if there's like something really
Yeah,
big
Michael, man,
that people may have
sorry about
missed, I'll
the
just
technical difficulties going on, but
yeah.
say it again, Holden.
Okay, it looks like he can't get the StreamYard, but he
Okay,
did
he's
sub
subbed up to you. That's what's up, man.
So
Hopefully
you
that
will
you
have
can
an
join
opportunity
his
tomorrow.
link tomorrow. So I really would like to hear what.
Yep, you will have tomorrow, Michael. You will have
Awesome.
tomorrow.
All
And
right, well, that's
Shady
gonna do it
Davy,
for me.
if you want to come
Shout out to
on,
the guest. I appreciate you over here. My bad. Go ahead, Holden. I did not mean to cut you off. Go right. Say what you were saying, Holden.
oh no, I was just saying, when Michael's on, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to as well. So that way you can be there to hear what he says too.
Awesome. All right. Just want to say again, loud and clear. Thank you to the anonymous guest to the right. We will have her back on again, and we'll discuss this later on. And hopefully, we get a couple more people that will join us. Thank you for being here. And Holden Smith, appreciate you, man. We'll do this again as well. Thank you for being here. Everybody that's came in here and joined us here in the chat. If you wasn't here just for a few seconds, really do appreciate it. On our way out, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications. Truthers Tuesday live has been rescheduled to Wednesday, Wacky Wild Wednesday or something. I don't know. Wide Awake Wednesday or something like that on the number one Truther source here on YouTube. That's Jake the Wake. Tomorrow night, hopefully I'll see you there.
I'll be there.
Hey, that's what I try to do
I'll
here.
definitely
Thank
be
you
there.
for being here. Holden, see you tomorrow night, bud. We'll do this again.
Hey, when you end the stream, stay there. I got my surprise for you.
Will do, buddy. Peace out.
All righty. You have a good